Alright, here's the bubbler in action. This is the one I copied off of Hiram Cook. Burning a little bit on the yellow side. May have left some water in there after I cleaned it out. I do actually have it up on the extra lid there. I'm going to take that off of there. I think I saw a drip when I did that. I wonder if I... Oh yeah, it's coming out the top there. That's not a good thing. Must have had it too much in there. I'll have to watch that and see how much it does there. But it's starting to burn blue now, at least. Not overflowing, at least, either. So that's good. Actually, I had it up on the scale and up on the lid, which was way too much fluid coming out. So I needed to definitely kick it back down. Looks like it's doing a pretty decent job there. No bubbles coming out right now. I think I had way too much fuel in it. So we'll have to wait till it sucks up all that additional fuel, and then it'll start drawing more, I would think. We'll see. And it's burning bluer now. So hopefully that was just a little water I had in there. Bubbler's a little, I liked it when I first saw it, but it's a little top heavy, and I am leaking. Look at that. I got a puddle of alcohol over here. Oops, probably shouldn't be lifting it up either. I need to clean that up. Be right back. Alright. So yes, I had way too much height on this side. With the, it was sitting on the scale, and I had the extra lid below it, which was too high, causing this to get too much alcohol. I actually started coming out the air vent here and running over because it was getting too much alcohol, because it was too high, and I think this was actually backwashing into here. Now it's actually calmed down, and it's actually calmed down a little too far. So it's a little hard to control. I have to get used to what the difference is in height, get an understanding of how it works better before I start using it too much, especially if I try to take it into the woods. I'm actually going to try and bring it back up, because as you can see now, it's starting to die down, and it's getting a bubble about every 20 or 30 seconds, which may not be enough for a full flame. So I'm going to raise it back up on top of this, which does not make it very balanced. It's not a very good method of raising it. And see if that brings it back to a full flame here in a second. Okay, it's back to a full flame. Let's see if we can maintain that full flame at this level. So I've got this on the same size tile just about, and then I've got the cap underneath there. Putting that up about that far up, and that's about a little less, so this nipple is probably coming right below where the flame's at. See if it can maintain. Okay, so not only did it not maintain, it started to overflow again, so I had to take it off of the cap. Not sure, but when it gets to a full flame like that, it seems to be pushing alcohol back, and it comes out the air bubbler here. So, got to be careful with that. Can't let it do that, because we'll have a mess over here then of alcohol just spilling out. So as you can see, I haven't messed with these very much. These remote fills, I just built, this is only the second one I've built, and the first one I didn't get a chance to play with very much. But the thing about it is you got to really understand them before you take them camping, because you're not going to have the perfect. That's why I don't necessarily like this one. I thought it looked cool, but I'm not sure it's the safest thing in the world. It wobbles really bad. And if that's full of 12 ounces and wobbles off the edge, it's taking everything with it. Just a ball rolling down the hill of flame, and so I may just switch back to my little 3-ounce bottle with the remote feed. This looks kind of cool, that's why I made it. But just don't know how safe it is. Now we're back to drawing air in. But as you can see, we're starting to come down over here. So I've got to find that sweet spot. And this cap underneath of it is too much. So there's got to be something just a little less than that puts this nipple somewhere in the vicinity of either equal to or just above or somewhere in the range of that nipple. I'd say right now it's just below it a little bit, because you can see how far that is from the tile there, and you can see how far that is from the tile there. So it is just below it right now. And if that's the circumstance, this one should run out. I don't think the flame alone is enough to draw all the alcohol through. So I need something that'll raise it up maybe half the height of this.